ask you, what do you think about UP people?
So yeah, I have a actually my opinion has been changed. When I was in 2005, my opinion was that time UP means Dakos. They never ever learn anything. They are very murkhas. So that was my opinion, but now changed a lot actually. They are actually devotees because of, I think my personal opinion, because of Yogi. UP changed, UP structure changed, UP environment, UP devotional. It is actually become better than South India. Earlier South India was the devotees. Now is the all over, not only India, all around world is people are coming to Kumbh Mela.
Oh, so
So
you now the UP, I think you must visit here. Mind
sure,
blowing, isn't
sure.
it? Desh, we are living here. We proudly say that we are very safe right now. We can go outside without any fear.
As is concerned, I will tell you, you are quite confident, and your means no, your looks is different, but your accent is quite different. Your accent is so means no, first sight, if I see that, it look like so you are not aware about language, English language. Once you start conversation, your accent is quite advanced level. It means quite good. It never ever represents that you are not from UP.
You
Generally, UP.
when your level is zero, then it is very difficult to us. How can we reach out the top level? So first, on that position, we get to know from where we have to start. If we don't know A for apples, of course, we have to start from. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fantastic. I can say it to you. I'm quite happy to receive your messages and so happy to have a conversation with you today. So I would like to
Mhm.
introduction about myself. Is it okay?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Yeah, of course.
my name is full name is Koteshwara Rao. I'm basically from Andhra Pradesh. Currently, I'm working in Kuwait. So it is one of the smallest country among Middle East. So I completed my graduation. I became an accountant in one of the rural banks in India. Over a period after I came to Kuwait, my own visa, and I got one job as an accountant. One of the reputed, it is exchange company under State Bank of India. We can say it is a banking
Mhm.
sector.
Okay.
So that is about me. So talking about my family, I married, blessed one child. Now he is a plus one. That is
Okay.
about me.
I'm very glad to know all our things about you. May I introduce myself?
Please go ahead.
Okay. Thank you so much for giving this wonderful opportunity. Well, my name is Mansi Bajpayee. As you know that, I basically belong to Uttar Pradesh, Kanpur. If I talk about my qualification, I have done my master's subject of English literature, and now I'm pursuing PGCR from Indira Gandhi National Institute. Apart from this, I'm running my YouTube channel, name of English Toast 27, and I'm teaching as well. That's all about me. And if you really want to know anything else about me, so of course, I would love to give the answers of my.
Yeah, thank you. I have a definitely few questions about you.
Yeah,
Uh,
sure.
are you working in a school or you are running your own school?
No, no, no. I'm not working as a teacher in a school. I'm just working as a trainer in institute.
Oh, so whatever we are watching on YouTube, that is your you are training to in that institution.
Yeah, it's an institution.
Okay. Apart from,
So have you visited my YouTube channel?
yes, yes, I gone through
Okay.
roughly because in a week ago I came to know browsing regarding your English conversation. I came to
Mm-hmm.
know that your channel. So after that, I have gone roughly. I have gone all about your previous. I think so. 3 years onwards. 3 years onwards, you are you are using YouTube channel. I think so. I have seen like
Yeah. Yeah,
since beginning.
we can say that. Yeah, I have been using, I think, 2 years almost, but I was not consist. But right now, I am more consist if we talk about we compare to previous videos, previous years.
Yeah, you quite become fluent also. So I'm not fluent. Don't expect me anything. I'm a basic learner. Actually, recently I started. So since
Mm-hmm.
August of last year, I actually initiated to learn this language. Earlier I was quite okay, giving one word answer to anyone in English language.
Yeah.
So after I came to know, actually my son was studying in English medium, so I'm not
Mm-hmm.
able to give good answers to him. Actually, really means, he is in 10th. No, it's a plus one. Plus one means almost to come. Almost he is entering, going to the enter into the college
Yeah, yeah.
actually. So
Okay.
they are quite confident and quite okay. They are good at actually their language, because since first onwards, so they are in English medium. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm not able to give answers to his questions, as well as I'm not able to give speech about him in his college. So I came to know, oh, it is very not good at for me. So in future
Mm-hmm.
also, after next coming generation, we want to give some guidance, something we must learn first that. So initial
Yeah.
days I was not aware much about this one. I was browsing on YouTube. So I got Madam Shanta. I think so. We had a
Mm-hmm.
conversation. Mr. Asutosh
Yeah.
from
Mm-hmm.
Lucknow. I had a first
Yeah.
conversation with him.
He belongs to as well Kanpur, Ashutosh Dwivedi.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ashutosh Zubair. Yeah, Ashutosh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ashutosh
yeah,
group. Yeah.
yeah. So I had a conversation with him blindly. Just I sent one
Mm-hmm.
email. He is very so kind of him. Actually, without seeing anything about me, he replied me. So connected by the same time. So
Okay.
that time I was quite fumble, because it was that was my first experience. So video call. This is third actually. Yesterday I had a conversation with someone through this. So I think so adventure. You are
Okay.
posting, your YouTube, all whatever conversation videos you are posting into the
Mm-hmm.
same this one. There I came to. I'm watching
Mm-hmm.
actually each and everything of yours as well as someone's. So there I came to know that one. This is my third. So I'm quite means, I'm not that much synchronized my video and watching you both. It is not synchronizing. It is quite new for me. So that's why I'm not able to communicate properly. So
Mm-hmm.
I want to learn this
Actually,
language actually. Yeah, please
of
go ahead.
course, and you will definitely learn that language. Actually, I am not a fluent. I am also I am learning as well as you are learning. But the opposite in the side of mine, I'm just teaching as well as. So that the teaching way just give me a power to represent myself a better way. And to be honest, here, when I was learning that language, I was very, you can say that I was very new on that language because my background totally belonged to Hindi medium. So it's very hard to crack for me to speak that language a better way. But just because of to teaching, someone just gave me opportunity to teach someone, and without any thinking, I just grabbed it, and that's helped me to improve myself as well as and teaching. So that's both things I am doing. I'm learning and I'm teaching as well.
Wow, that actually great. So, what was your means experience? So, the
Hmm.
speaking as well as speaking. Apart from that, what else we have to initiate to get at this kind of fluency? You are at least you are quite confident, I'm sure. And your
Hmm.
videos also I heard about many things. So your English is so good at. So, what are the tips what you followed and how to initiate that? Your experience kindly share me.
Yeah, now I just want to polish myself because I know very well how to use the grammar structures in our conversation. I know very well how to use the vocabulary in our conversation. But once we come to speaking, so that things happen with us, we are junk and we are unable to speak because sometimes words are not coming what the words we are going to speak. So we have to start practice more and more, and we can say that we have to start listening more and more. Sometimes that day happens, we come to directly our practice. Maybe this is not good for us because if we don't know how to use our words, if we don't know how to use the structures in our conversation, so first we listen more and more. Like that, in that time the conversational is a trending. So we have to watch more and more how they are speaking, how they are talking, how they are giving the ideas. We have to just start shadowing practice. That's gonna help you a lot. when you start shadowing practice to someone, is not a mimicry. We can say that it's not like that you are just cheating to someone. You are just covering, you are just observing what the people are doing a same way, because we are learning a language. So it's required to us, we have to observe our things. And when we start observing, then we start speaking as well. So maybe that's gonna help you. And that thing helped me a lot, because I'm also watching our videos on YouTube, like podcast. Like I especially watched, we can say that speeches, which is delivered by which is delivered by, we can say that celebrities like a Priyanka Chopra, Preeti Zinta, Shraddha Kapoor. So that the speeches I recently watched. So I just thought that give me a proper instructions. Yeah, we can say that structures frame how can be used, how can be tone, because tone is very important while speaking. Only speaking is not important. If you are able to just translate your words and the people are understand what what the you are saying, it's gonna really help you, and it's work you, and it's give you a natural speak. And natural speaking is important, I think. It's my opinion personally. Natural speaking is a great thing. If you are speaking on a natural way, maybe it's a good.
Yeah, okay. So, what was your experience with the shadowing? You just mentioned something as shadowing. How did you do that shadowing? Still, are you continuing the same shadowing practice?
Yeah, I am doing, because sometimes if I any sentence I speak, and maybe that sentence is long, so of course that sentence we have to listen carefully, and we have to speak that sentence after anybody to speaking. Then we can consume the shadowing practice, and that's help us. So that things I am doing, because I am just watching a videos, when I just watch a video on YouTube, and if any words I don't know, so of course I start repeat that word, and I just fix that word in my mind, and through the conversation I use that word in my conversation. Like today I just use a one idiom, it's very hard not to crack. That the words I just listen a previous conversational video, then that is my duty, I have to use this idiom in the next conversation. And that idiom, yeah, we can say the words going to be fixed in my mind. If I use that word after listening, so that the words we become a familiar with that word, and we are able to use. So I think this is the best things. If you really want to use if you really want to speak a better way, so first you listen and after speak, because we know how to frame the structures, we know what is a grammar is saying, then we get to know how to speaking. So maybe I think the shadowing is good.
Okay, okay. Because
Yeah,
I'm hearing about these words shadowing, shadowing, but I am not getting exactly what is shadowing. Shadowing means you have to go for either whether it is a local speaker or even our podcast also we can do shadowing to get
yeah, we can just pause the video and we can start speaking like a way like that. If you watch the if you have, you know about the Tarak Mehta show, I think
Tarak
you know
Mehta.
about that. Okay,
I so recently one.
I'm not saying this is only a name, this is a TV serial, Tarak Mehta ka Ulta
Oh,
Chashma.
okay, okay, okay.
Do you know that?
No, I am South Indian, so majority.
No, okay, not an issue. Any serial, if you really want to, if you really want to watch it, any serial doesn't matter whether it's Tarak Mehta, yeah, whatever you like it, you just start watching with the English subtitle in your native language, and that serial is with English subtitle. That's really help us, because if I talk about, I am not fond of watching television, but one episode I always watch while eating, Tarak Mehta Ulta Chashma. So I always watch that serial with the English subtitle. So with my with my native language and with my English subtitle language, it's help us how to translate the word and how to give the expression. So while watching, I just pause the video and start shadowing, start speaking that line, which is showing in my screen. That help us.
Oh, it is in Hindi language, Tarak Mehta, Ulta Chashma.
This is a Hindi language. This is a Hindi show, but I always watch with English subtitle.
Okay, okay, yeah, okay, okay. That is
So
okay.
that same things you can also do. What the serial you like, you just watch that serial with the English subtitle with your native language. So that is also going to be help you.
Okay. So this one actually according to your experience, and you can share your knowledge about how to make a good structure, simple and easy. Means no, anyhow we have to practice, no doubt about that one. But
Mhm.
how to learn, how to get knowledge about how to make sentence structure, how you developed.
Okay. First thing is that it's very important to get to know from where we are talking and what is the topic is that we are going to talk. If today, if I gave you a one topic and the topic is mother, you have to speak about mother. So we have to recall first the topic is mother, which tense we are going to use. So in generally on the topic of mother, we use a present indefinite tense. So we just recall the structure for the present indefinite, and we start the making sentences like that same structures. That help us to express our views. And if we talk, if I just ask you, just tell me, what did you do yesterday? So of course you just know that is the structures of the past, and I have to make my all sentences related to past. So that things help you to inculcate the things while making a structures, whether a
Okay.
grammar, whether a sentence. Yeah, that technique help you.
Okay. Okay. So do you practice in reading, ma'am? Are you doing any, means no, any, are you reading any story books or any novels or any
You know,
self-development kind of books?
yeah, I am not a visualization person. I don't like to read more. When I start reading, I feel bored. I know this is very important. We have to read more and more, and now I am also inculcating this habit as well. But if you ask a particular book, I'm a student. I was a student of literature. Just because of to my friend circle, I have joined. I have done my master. But even I'm not reading. But now I'm just thinking. So I just give me 1 second.
Yeah, please.
I just bought this book. I have anyhow, so I just suggest to my friend suggests to me that you have to just watch that, you have to read this book. So I just start reading. Right now I'm just inculcating this habit to read that, then it's helped me. But as I'm not fond of to reading, I'm not fond of reading, so I always prefer to watch more and more. I always prefer listen more and more because my auditory is very strong. If I listen anything, then I observe a very better way rather than to reading. So, but I'm trying to read more and more because reading help us to change to vocabulary portion that just give us the vital attention. We can just read, so we can start. Are you fond of reading or not?
No, really, I'm not. I'm fond of listening only, like you.
Yeah.
So I listen. I listen mostly. Earlier, I was listening mostly a devotional kind of self, means which is motivational kind of videos. Sandesh Maheshwari Hindi, or our Tamil side is mostly motivational videos, life motivational. Those videos I was listening more about. After I changed my mind to learn English, then I started listening conversational all around India. Ashutosh, Madam Shanta, and Rajini, recently your videos, and many of YouTubers. So I'm listening more and more. This one listening more and more.
think I think we should work on that segment. Which segment we have a strongest? Like that, if we say that I have my auditory is strong, so I have to start work always on that segment because the purpose is that I have to learn only. I have to learn that language. We are not going to do master on that language. So of course, we start from there. What is I think you are quite busy.
It's actually I'm always on duty generally. That's why I prefer evening. Evening at least my colleagues will not be surrounding me. Morning time, I just for my satisfaction I will show you my office. Hope you saw this.
Okay.
This one. So this
Yeah.
is my office and this is my cabin. So evening session. So evening session will be I'm alone but I'm doing customer service. So that's why I want to learn simultaneously. Unless until we can't spend, we can't put some time for this one, we won't get it. You people are actually too early. You started. You are just too young. I am almost. I am reaching 50. So this time, so yeah. So this is the best. Means no. So far we there was no internet that much before 2000. During Corona period, only innovation. This kind of things actually. Earlier there was no this kind of Zoom or that not that much. Corona
Mm-hmm.
made only this much. So people
Yeah.
learn, yeah, learning now. It is, it. I can say it is a kind of a innovation. So
Mm-hmm.
I also started. So this will help long life. Means no. So next my generation, my children, of course anybody close to mine and whoever. Suppose after retired, we cannot keep quiet. No, we have to use our passion. I am passionate towards teaching, whether it is in English or our my own local subjects. So
Okay.
this will help additional kind of degree. This one, if you are good at English, to teach it.
Yeah. I think right now English it's very important. Not a right now. I think English is important to everyone. And one question is in my mind. I want to ask you here. Today you learn that language just because of to your children, because the children speaking more better will than you. So what you think in upcoming generation? Nobody learn English. Nobody will learn English.
In upcoming learners, they are now they are born in English. They are born brought up through that language only, with that language only. Hope. So it is the only, of course, it is lifetime. There is no question about that. English is no going to stop. No, no, not at all.
Okay.
I think because everything is in English actually. Everything. If you want to be master
No, no.
in that, I'm sorry.
My question is that just like that today's generation, all generation are studying in English medium school. They are good. They are speaking of very well. So in upcoming generation, they don't need to learn that language as we are suffering.
Yeah, true. I agree with you.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying that today we just find out the teacher who teach us English, then we are able to start studying with that teacher. But I think upcoming generation there is a no need. You don't need to just find out any teacher because you are good at that language, because we are studying, we are just giving the education of our children the English medium school. So it is quite good.
True, true, absolutely. That is correct actually. Actually, South Indian side actually one it is either it is a drawback or it is according to the scenario. Our side people either politicians or seniors or teachers or in my industry they are forcing us to be in your local language. Don't go for English. Learn it is as a subject as a language. But it is life in nowadays. People are going all around world. So they want to do work not only in India. So our side actually majority people used to go for either IT or medical. So IT means it is common. After Bangalore, they land into Europe or any kind of medicine. That is medicine also same kind. All our Kerala, 90% is medicine only. All our Bengaluris, Andhras, Tamil Nadu, majority are in IT. So English language, of course, next generation it is not going to struggle like us to learn this language to because they are but day one they are in that language.
Mhm.
What I felt that one.
Okay. So, what are you doing to learn that language? Like that, you are only listening to conversational video, or you start working on your grammar portion as well?
Yeah, initial days actually means no, in the first November onwards, I am consuming more videos. I quite confused what to do actually. What is the first step? Somebody is telling, suppose example, I will take Ashutosh. Ashutosh is grown up just by hearing and speaking. I think so. He said to me
Yeah.
over that he listen, he spoken like per day 10 hours he was spending on to speaking only. According to if I go through him his experience, I cannot spend that much time to speak as well as to listen also because he was a student, so he can spend enough time for that. So
Mm-hmm.
again I come to Madam Shanta from Bangalore. So Madam used to tell, she was a childhood. She used to that. So her experience is different. So Ashutosh experience different. Madam Rajni experience is different.
Mm-hmm.
And I gone one, two, three times I gone a tutors English yare. So they all together, all information confused me. So I came to conclusion that it is not correct. Then I'll go as per YouTuber. So they did hard work in this field. So to gain some knowledge. So that is the real experience. So that's why I am now
Of
actually
course.
correcting people.
Actually, when your level is zero, then it is very difficult to us. How can we reach out the top level? So first, on that position, we get to know from where we have to start. If we don't know A for apples, of course, we have to start from there. We should start from there. That's gonna help us. That things happen with me as well, because I already told you, I basically belong to UP board. You can say that Hindi medium boards. It's very difficult for me to come across this language. So I start to learning grammar. I learn a lot. Rule I'm just covering the I was covering a grammar structures rule, from where we have to use like is mr. Okay, we have to use is mr, we have to use was and were, now we have to use, and then we start a translation. Now I'm realizing I think translation is important, but the practice is very important. You have to listen more and more. You have to focus to your observing area, and once you observe the things how to speak, then you are able to speak that language. And that things help me. And for me, I think the teaching method helped me a lot. I start teaching to my student. That's helped me a lot how to speak a better way.
True, true, absolutely. That only
Yeah.
it seems from you actually. So you are teaching more, that's why you are gaining more. What I understood
Yeah.
actually. So more than your practice, that is helping you. It helps. I think so. It is helping you more definitely. So I learned. I think so. I say overall. Just I further my final question. I just one kept it. What is this one? Yeah, yeah, okay. So generally reading nowadays people are telling reading. So reading means you have to go basic because there is no kind of such kind of habit for me. Only reading according to my work concern. I will browse something. So I will get information and I apply to that. But this is a learning for English. What kind of books means no? You see, novels, poets. These are all advanced English. It is not easy to understand. Suppose some atomic habits, those kind of things. It is very difficult to understand. Their language, their accent will be different. Their
Yeah.
writing
Totally.
skills also will be different. So what kind of books you are going to start actually? Is it basic books or going to any advanced kind of things?
I think if you really want to inculcate this habit just because of to speaking purpose, so you should find out your interest area, where you are interested. Like that, I am very foodie girl. So I always start watching recipes in English. So that's hit me, and that's me to create my interest in that segment. I start reading more and more because I am good at to find out the recipes. So I just start. If you are good at to anything else, what is your interest area? Like that, if you're fond of watching movies, so of course you can just search on Google that the story of that movie and start reading from there, because that things you are learning only. So you have to just you have just need a matter, and if the matter is touching by you, is the matter you like really, so of course you read more and more. So
Hmm.
if you're fond of watching movie, so start reading stories of that movie. How many movies you have watched, it doesn't matter. You know the story, you have to just watch in English. You can use the chat GPT and just search that movie, and with English stories, of course they will provide, and you can definitely read it.
Yeah, okay. So I'm actually really, I mean, you are so kind of you. Actually, this time also you are spending time. It is very, very rare. No, people are will not be available generally evening, day this time. What is almost now
You know,
here? It is
today
7 o'clock, nine
today
thirty.
today is Shivratri, and I am so
Oh,
yeah, and
I
I'm quite free right now because I usually free 11 to 1 p.m. in the morning, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m.
okay, okay. That I forgot actually. Today is a celebration day in India. So
Yeah.
I'm also Lord Shiva devotee. We are from Tirupati. You heard about Andhra Tirupati Lord Balaji temple is there.
Yeah, I
It
heard
is a
about it. I heard about it.
yeah. It is called actually temple city. We can say Tirumala, Tirupati. So
Okay.
today only one day the Tirupati Balaji temple is going to close. Only one day of out of 365 days. Today Lord Shiva festival, no? So only Shiva temple will be open around Tirumala. In Tirupati there is no Shiva temple.
Okay. Yeah, this is
So,
the Hanumanji temple.
you must
Yeah.
visit. You ever been this South India? Have you ever been? No, you never ever. So it is just going to start your traveling. So what kind of training you are giving? Only students only, or any language trainer? Anything training you are giving, ma'am? Are you giving a training?
Who really wants to speak English, learn English?
Is it online classes or offline only?
It's offline only.
Completely. You are going personally to that school and you are training them.
Yeah.
Only students or even like, teachers or seniors? Any only students only, or you are giving training to even school teachers also?
No, no, no. I think you are not getting my point. I'm just teaching that language. Like English
Okay.
speaking classes. English
O-
speaking classes I provide.
okay. Acha, acha, okay. That I got it. So nice of you, ma'am. Very happy have a conversation with you. Any
Thank
further questions you want,
you.
you can ask me.
Actually, I have done my all question with you, and you are like that. You have a passion to learn that.
I'm sorry, I forgot to ask you. Tell me about feedback about me. I'm very seeking this feedback from all over anybody.
Of
Give me some
course.
feedback about me.
Actually, you are good, and you have a passion to learn that language. That I am just observing you while conversation with you. So you have a passion. Really, you have a passion, and one day you will definitely learn. And one thing I'm just noticing here, I think you should use more words in your conversation. That the
Okay.
conversation is going to be interesting.
Yeah, true.
And like if I'm just also connect with people to learn by someone. So if you use some different word in your in your conversation, so it's help us to listener. They can also observe from your side, and they can just think, okay, we can use that word in our conversation.
Yeah, okay. So thank you very much, madam. Thank you very much. Have
Okay,
a great day.
same
Yeah,
question I'm just going to ask you. And the same question.
yeah.
What's the feedback you want to give here? What you observe here?
What I observed according to my experience in the as concern, I will tell you. You are quite confident, and your means no, your looks is different, but your accent is quite different. Your accent is so means no, first sight if I see that it look like so you are not aware about language, English language. Once you start conversation, your accent is quite advanced level. It means quite good. It never ever represents that you are not from UP. Generally UP language, no, it start no. If they ask first, they will start. Then e will come. Start means they never ever say start. My colleagues are there around me UP. Start. Start means I confused. What is start? Oh, no, start. So that kind of your language acts. That language must smell. It is not coming from you. Almost you turn into the advanced level while speaking.
Mhm.
That I
Okay,
observed
but
actually.
this is my mind. I just want to ask you, what do you think about UP people?
So yeah, I have a actually my opinion has been changed. When I was in 2005, my opinion was that time UP means Dakos. They never ever learn anything. They are very murkhas.
Okay.
So that was my opinion, but now changed a lot actually. They are actually devotees because of I think my personal opinion because of Yogi. UP changed, UP structure changed, UP environment, UP devotional. It is actually become better than South India. Earlier South India was the devotees. Now is the all over not only India, all around world is people are coming to Kumbh Mela. So
Mhm.
Now it is, of course.
Have you visited Kumbh Mela or not?
No, I'm in Kuwait. No, it is there is no
It's
option for me.
yeah, okay,
So
okay.
I just watching only. So after means no, that is only watching many YouTubers and like Ashutosh. People are Ashutosh after see Ashutosh only. Oh, UP people are will be is like that. Actually, earlier I had a bad opinion about UP. Dakos.
Hmm.
Ladies are never ever means especially Muslim ladies are not going for education. They are not giving option chances to them. So after Yogi came, so UP changed. UP become is the number one state among India.
We-
Among-
Yeah, of course. You now the UP, I think you must visit here. Mind
Sure,
blowing.
sure.
Desh, we are living here. We proudly say that we are very safe right now. We can go outside without any fear. If you talk about earlier time, as you mentioned here, 2005, so of course it was a terrible. But right now it's a mind blowing. It's a remarkable. Everybody should visit here, and I'm very happy to know all our things as you are covering there here to about that the UP. But
Yes,
language
yes.
is different. Language, you are absolutely right. Language is different of UP.
So you, because of them, I learned some Hindi actually. Otherwise, we are poor at Hindi language. So we can manage now Hindi. Even though people are in when UP, they are communicating, we are not able to understand what is this language. They sell some party, some UP local, some Bhojpuri, something, something. Either how UP is growing, you people are also growing. It is actually
Yeah,
blessed God.
yes. Now the UP is developing. We can say that.
Yes.
Proudly we can say that.
That credit goes to definitely it is going to Modi as well as and Yogi Sahab. No doubt at all. No
Of course.
doubt at all. Outside we are observing, otherwise UP only Dakus, they that Muslim guys, I'm not against any Muslims or Hindus. I'm also basically Hindu, there is no doubt, but all gods are great. That's why they are great. God is great means because they reached that level, that is they are God. Either it is Hindu, Christian, Muslim. We are living in Muslim country. So Muslim country is giving me opportunity to save myself as well as to serve my family. So I respect every god, there is no doubt. But in especially in UP, as per my opinion, as a political opinion, so in the name of Muslim sake, they are killing Indian Hindus. They are
Hmm.
not giving chance to them actually. Yogi came and he has given chance to everyone whoever is willing to. Earlier, it was the scenario that UP people is coming to all over India, all states. So for any laboring, for very small basic work, they are coming all over Maharashtra. Maharashtra people are beating them on roads. They are treating them. They are very bad manners. Earlier, the Maharashtra Shiva Sena, that even our side also UP people means they are very third grade level but now respecting very much. Their hard works, no doubt at all, but they grown like that actually earlier. Now
Yeah.
changed.
Now we are
Rama
working.
came to
Now we are
UP.
working ourselves. Yeah. We are working ourselves. We have to improve ourselves. That is a good. And what are the thinkings about from your side? It's a great. Because when people appreciate us, so it's going to be a good for our coming generation, for our coming qualification as well. Everything is good.
Because you are in that now. Actually, world is talking about Kumbh Mela. How India is managed. 50,000 crore people are coming to UP. How
Ah,
they are managed? It is a actually without God. Wish means it is a blessing of God. Without God's support, so people cannot
yeah,
manage.
we
People
can
are
do that. Yeah,
nobody in our Tirumala just for tickets. This kind of last time Shiva Tolekashi. Tolekash, that time, see, just after all for tickets, we are not able to issue 1,000 people. Out of 1,000, 30 people died due to this rush.
yeah.
1,000 people we are not able to manage in South India, Tirupati I'm talking about. 30 people died due to this one.
Mm.
Oh my God, millions of people are coming to Kumbh Mela, but there is no complaint. People are, you don't know, maybe outside media is hardly trying to get something at least. They are cooking so many stories, trying to get, but it is not happening because God is not allowing them to make cookies, to make some cooked news. That great goes to as well as UP people and UP police, and by finally Yogi sir.
Yeah, I'm very glad to know all our things about from your side. And it's a great when you listen anything else and it's admiration. It's a good. Sir, I think we have done a lot. Can
Yeah,
we
yeah.
wrap the session?
Yeah. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Maybe connect from the another day with the new topics, and maybe it's a that topic is going to be a good. So when we fix our time, and we of course we will connect again.
Yeah, yeah, sure, sure.
Such a
And
that's a very nice conversation with you. I'm very glad to know all our things from your side, and it's a nice.
thank you, ma'am. Next time, hope I will be better than this conversation. I will
Yeah.
be.
Okay. So have a good day and good night.
Yeah, okay. Good night. Thank you.